Hey Addicts, welcome back. We're here for another unboxing video. This time it's going to be kind of a mixed bag of movies. I got some kind of limited edition Steelbook movies that I was just going to unbox in front of you guys because I figured, hey, what the heck, I'm getting a few of them together. Might as well make a video. I am going to show off a couple that I just got recently that I had kind of already unboxed, so sorry, it's a little bit of a cheat, but I figured I'd just throw them in here anyway. We got about like 6. 4 of them will be still in the wrapping. But first off, I was going to show Drive. This is one that I picked up at Walmart. I don't think it was an exclusive at Walmart, but it was just one of the few ones that they had there at my local one that I had seen go for a pretty price online, so I figured, hey, you know, might as well get it since it's a limited edition. On the inside, it just comes with the standard Blu-ray, and it's got like a pink backdrop. I just cut out the back card that was initially with it and put it on the inside. But yeah, just a cool Steelbook. I like Ryan Gosling. You know, I've only seen a few of his movies, but I liked him in everything else. The rest of the cast seems really good in this. I actually haven't seen this movie, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it and say it was good. So I figured $16, a cool still case, and you know, get to see some, you know, people that I really like all in the same movie. What the heck? Now the next one I had real quick was Serenity. This is like their comic variant. I think it was, yeah, Universal did this for a few line of their movies. They did kind of like a comic style to it. And this is one of those. The only thing I don't like about the Steelbook is it has like I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. You know, it's like I like it better than just nothing back here, but I wish there could have been some other cool, like maybe actually have the Serenity ship on the back. But I just really like this movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember when I initially saw it after I saw the series end, I thought it was a great send-off, and it was just a really cool like sci-fi like action show. I mean, obviously, you know, a movie tie-in to one of the best sci-fi shows that has ever aired since. So really cool movie. This one came, I think, just with the Blu-ray. No, this one actually comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD, so that's cool. No artwork on the inside, but you know, still a really cool buy. I think I only got this one for, I want to say I got this one for $14 or something like that. These ones are becoming more rare. I looked at a lot of different places, and I was just kind of fortunate enough to get one. All right, so now we're gonna get into like the actual unboxing stuff. So the two that I showed you there, I got Serenity off of Amazon, and then I got Drive at Walmart. These other ones are strictly from FYE, and this is the first time I've ordered from them. I've heard people talk about them and how they have some cool deals. Actually, I take that back. One of them you will see is from Amazon too, but I think they also sell it on FYE. But anyway, we'll go ahead and do the FYE ones first. This is for their 1989 Batman. This is where Jack Nicholson plays as the Joker, and Michael Keaton as Batman. Here, let me get the wrapping off of it real quick. And I've always been a fan of these. I think they're some of the best Batman live-action movies they've made. This one, and also the one where, what's his name? I'm blanking. Danny DeVito plays as the Penguin. Yes, that's another great one that I love. This one's probably my favorite out of the old school Batman movies, just because I'm a huge fan of Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. But the front does look a little blasé. Like not blasé. I really like the art, like the style. It's just when you see it in person, it looks a little fuzzy, which yeah, you can kind of see it's kind of got the grain, so it looks like almost like a screenshot from the movie specifically, but it's still cool. It's kind of got that, you know, gritty, older style Gotham look to it. So I just thought that was a cool thing. But I will say the one thing I really like about the back, or the case in general, I think is probably my favorite, is the back, and it's got Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson right there. So that's really cool. This one, I believe, yep, it's just the Blu-ray. It actually does have some work on the inside, which is cool. It's got the bat signal. So, but yeah, it's kind of like a on a matte finish. So it doesn't look like this one is showing fingerprints that bad though. So that's really good, because sometimes those matte finishes can kind of, you can kind of see fingerprints really bad if you like look at it through the light. But this one looks really nice. I think when I get this into a plastic case, it'll really look like it will shine a bit because there's some clear plastic case, which if you guys are interested, let me know. I do have, like, as you can see behind me, I got like a whole stack of movies, Blu-rays, DVDs, Steelbooks. So, you know, if you want me to show you some of that stuff of like my collection, or just like I do have some like statues and figures I could also show as well that I think I've collected a good amount over the years. Nothing as huge or as elaborate as some people have done, but we're getting into the next one here. This one is one that I loved. I haven't seen this movie since, oh gosh, probably since I was a younger man. But I've always loved this movie since the first time I saw it, and that is The Iron Giant. And I'm stoked about this Steelbook because it just harkens back to like 1950s posters of like sci-fi movies. And here, let me turn off my TV so you don't get like that glare there. There you go. That helps a little bit. Okay. You know, it came from outer space, which I think is really cool. It's got, you know, obviously the giant holding Hogarth, and then like the military and his mom and that other guy that's been helping him out. And on the back, it's got the screw from the important scene at the end. So that was really cool. I believe there also is, I should have taken the disc out when I was showing the art on the inside, but on the other one, so I apologize for that. But yeah, this is the art that you'll get on the inside. This was really cool. I think Batman I paid $10 for, and then this one I paid $14, I think, and that was cheaper than anywhere else that I saw it on the internet. So that was a really good price, and I just think that's really cool. I love that art for that Steelbook, and I have the special edition on DVD, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it on a better quality disc. So that one, I gotta make sure I don't put these, because you don't really want to, like, you know, if you have one Steelbook that's you know, up against like some plastic cases, you'll probably be okay. But if you put like multiple Steelbooks together, you gotta kind of risk like scratching or whatnot. Now this next Steelbook, I know I'm probably gonna jump ahead of myself a little bit, because I mean, I don't know if many people will find the last one I'm going to show the coolest, because this one's maybe the coolest Steelbook I own now, and that's for Evil Dead 2. I'm just going to go ahead and get the wrapping off of it first so that you can really see it better, because for some reason the wrapping that they put on these things is really reflective, so it puts a big glare on here. But man, this one is just, as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I gotta get that, because that is maybe the coolest Steelbook ever. Because the one thing that makes it so cool is just how much detail they add from the movie, and that every single square inch of this thing is covered in some kind of art. And this one's actually probably the best deal, I would say, out of the bundle, because it comes with a Blu-ray copy, a DVD, and a digital copy. And I mean, just look at that, guys. If it will focus here, I'll give it a second. Yeah, like, dude, isn't that freaking awesome? And then it's got him building out of the tree of the forest, and then it's got these, you know, highlights of the characters, and then it's got the title. I mean, there's just so much, like, sorry, I'm not trying to, but like, there's just so much little detail of the forest. Sorry, my camera's not going to be able to get it, am I? Well, here, I'll get the other part off so you can see the back, because, you know, they got these cards, and, you know, these cards, I'm not like overly interested in saving them, but if there's not cool artwork on the inside, I always recommend, you know, just cutting it a little bit to where you want the information that you would find necessary, and then just putting them on the inside. But yeah, dude, look at the back. Look at that. And you can kind of see a little bit more of what I'm talking about on the edges here. Really seeing the detail. I mean, just, dude. And I also love that the eyes are kind of left that blank steel. It just really makes their eyes pop like they do in the movie. Oh, man. I just can't get over that, guys. That's just amazing. And then on the inside, I'm not going to show you the digital code because I need that. I'm going to have to take out the disc, so bear with me for just one moment. So it looks like this is the regular DVD. Now, I don't know. I heard people say that if you already own, like, I think it was like one of the collections, was it a 25 or 30th anniversary? I don't remember. You don't really get an upgrade spec-wise from this Blu-ray. I'm trying to move my hand enough so you can see it. I believe that's the same one. So you're not getting an upgrade anything. It's just that you get a really cool Steelbook, which I didn't actually own Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray yet. So it wasn't like a bad deal for me. And for 3 versions of the film, I thought it was good. But, you know, if you already own Evil Dead, you're probably not gonna like want to get this unless you're just a fan of like this art. Because, my gosh, dude, like, gosh, it's just everywhere. You got the what do they call that? For the lack of a better term, the stuffed head, you know, coming back to life, and then you got, oh man, it's just so cool. And I don't know if you'll be able to make it out, but there's even like skulls and stuff on the spine, like on the inside of the spine. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. So man, just really cool. I think this is by far maybe my favorite Steelbook, which, you know, I'm so glad it's with a good movie as well, because Evil Dead is maybe one of the best cult series that has ever come out. So we're going to put that aside real quick. I'll just show you the front again just real quick because of how freaking cool that is. Man, it's so freaking cool. But if you're curious what I bought this for, this one wasn't on sale like the other ones. I'm sure if you wait a while, if you're patient, you could probably get this for a steal. I didn't think the price was too bad for it. It was $32, which I know that's about, you know, the price that you'd pay for like a new 4K release. So I guess you're getting, you know, I guess it depends on what you're looking for and what you consider is your like go-to price for a lot of these. But for me personally, I thought it was worth it, especially knowing that I'm not gonna be out of luck if for some reason I get a bad copy and then they got no more in stock to replace it, or, you know, just logging on every day and then figuring out it's sold out or whatever. Now the last one I'm going to show you, again, it's not an FIE sold, but I think they might have it on there. I got this one off of Amazon. And this is a movie I just saw recently, but it honestly became maybe one of my favorite Kung Fu movies. It's not like my favorite martial arts movie, but it's highly up there, and that's Kung Fu Hustle. I just thought this was so funny. I had never gotten a chance to watch the other movie that this director made that I knew more about, and that was Shaolin Soccer. I figured out he did this one as well, so I was like, oh, well, I'll check this one out, see if I like it. And sorry, I'm just getting this one sticky thing off here real quick. And I figured out that this was on Netflix, so I watched it, loved it, wanted to buy the Steelbook because I had seen this earlier, but I didn't really get this, and I actually do like this artwork a lot now that I've seen the movie and know like the premise behind it. Then you got like the other pieces, so it, like, you know, if you're going out like this, it actually looks like the pieces are breaking off into that area. Again, it's kind of like Drive. There's no artwork. It's just kind of like that pink on the inside, and then obviously you got the Blu-ray disc. This one is, I would say the biggest thing about this one is that it's for all regions. So, you know, wherever you're at, you can get this. I guess there's different lines that do different ones. So if you actually look, the people that did this cover also do The Fifth Element, Dr. Boot, Desperado, District 9. The District 9 one looked cool. And then actually the Drive that I just showed you. And then, what was this other one? Rich Kelly? I don't know. And then DKNG Studios. I don't know if that's actual movie or if that's just like an advertisement of some kind. So, yeah, you got those other ones in here. But, yeah. So I would highly recommend this movie, too, if you haven't seen it. I'm going to be watching Shaolin Soccer now because I'm I had so much fun with this one. Again, not my favorite martial arts movie. That would probably have to go to Drunken Master with Jackie Chan, because Jackie Chan's my man. But yeah, you know, it's got some cool, you know, all these got some kind of special features on it. I think this one, you know, it's got some commentary. It's got deleted scenes, behind the scenes featurette. It's got an interview with people of the cast, outtakes and bloopers. And I think that was the same thing with some of these other ones. For instance, the Evil Dead one came with audio commentary, a Dead by Dawn, which is a filmmaker's reflect on the long journey to the sequel took. And then a bunch of other things like the effects, the methods, the road to it. I mean, there's reanimated animators. Oh, talk about details of the stop motion work from the film. So a lot of cool ones. This one's got a bunch of cool special features. Sorry, I could have just thrown that up there for you to slightly make it out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is just something I was adding into my collection, and I was like, hey, you know, why not open it up for the channel too? But anyway, guys, let me know if you want me to continue doing this. I've been kind of toying around with doing something like this for the channel, but I didn't really know if people like really wanted to see it. So if you really do want to see it, please be vocal, because otherwise I just may not. It might just depend on the views, which, you know, I'd hate to really not do it because of the views if there is like legitimate people out there. If there's legitimate people that are like watching the whole video, or they're actually genuinely curious, then even if it's like one person, I'll do it, because it's not like a big thing for me. But just, you gotta let me know. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I have another unboxing video that I uploaded. Well, in your time, it's probably like 2 days ago. So please check that out if you didn't. We got some other reviews coming up. And as always, peace, Addicts.